Tomorrow, Rice University staff will break down new FEMA flood maps for Harris County. Experts say the updated maps could mean hundreds of thousands of homeowners will now need flood insurance.
Yeah, the goal is better awareness, but some residents still don't know the changes exist. Troy Class is live in Willow Bend with those details.
Yeah, Cheryl and Ron, you're about to see this intersection behind me that had flooded during Hurricane Harvey. That is reflected in the new flooding maps, though some parts of Willow Bend that did not flood, or did flood rather, are now in those maps.
The neighborhood quiet after a Wednesday storm. Matthew Oleksiak says some things attracted him to Willow Bend.
It's a great place to live, just outside the flood zones, so it's pretty good. Didn't flood during Harvey. Happy about that.
But the new FEMA map shows his home is now inside the flood zone.
Mostly just surprised. I didn't realize that the flood maps were getting revised and that revised maps had been released already.
Bill King, a fellow at the Baker Institute and former mayor of Kemah, will be one of the speakers in a conference called Redrawing Risk. For example, this is what the intersection of Cliffwood and Red Start looked like after Harvey. This is what it looks like today. King says the new maps reflected changes in higher rainfalls, changes in landscape, and improvement in rain models, but the findings in these new maps are not all negative.
There were some places that were in the floodplain previously that are no longer in the floodplain because of work that we've done in those bayous.
The maps are still tentative, though King says there won't be substantial changes made. What homeowners like Oleksiak want is better communication.
It's interesting to see that even with all the work we've done, the balance is still tipping towards more flooding as opposed to less, at least here.
And that will be an all-day conference starting at 9 a.m. on Thursday, which will be live streamed at khou.com. We have information on how you can watch and also how you can view the new flood maps and how it impacts your home. Reporting live in Southwest Houston, Troy Kless, KHOU 11 News.
Flooding a concern for all of us in Houston. Thank you so much, Troy.